Letter 459 by Charles Lamb. No date, summer 1828. My dear friends, my brother and Emma are to send you a partnership letter, but as I have a great dislike to my stupid scrap at the fag end of a dull letter, and as I am left alone, I will say my say first. And in the first place, thank you for your kind letter. It was a mighty comfort to me. Ever since you left me, I have been thinking I know not what, but every possible thing that I could invent. Why you should be angry with me for something I had done or left undone during your uncomfortable sojourn with us. And now I read your letter and think and feel all is well again. Emma and her sister Harriet are gone to Theobald's Park, and Charles is gone to Barnet to cure his headache, which a good old lady has talked him into. She came on Thursday and left us yesterday evening. I mean, she was Mrs. Paris, with whom Emma's aunt lived at Cambridge, and she had so much to tell her about Cambridge friends, and to tell us about London ditto, that her tongue was never at rest through the whole day, and at night she took Hood's whims and oddities to bed with her and laughed all night. Bless her spirits, I wish I had them and she were as mopey as I am. Emma came on Monday, and the week has passed away I know not how, but we have promised all the week that we should go and see the picture Friday or Saturday, and stay a night or so with you. Friday came and we could not turn Mrs. Paris out so soon, and on Friday evening the thing was wholly given up. Saturday morning brought fresh hopes. Mrs. Paris agreed to go to see the picture with us, and we were to walk to Edmonton. My hat and my new gown were put on in great haste, and His Honor, who decides all things here, would have it that we could not get to Edmonton in time, and there was an end of all things. Expecting to see you, I did not write. Monday evening. Charles and Emma are taking a second walk. Harriet is gone home. Charles wishes to know more about the widow. Is it to be made to match a drawing? If you could throw a little more light on the subject, I think he would do it when Emma is gone, but his time will be quite taken up with her. For besides refreshing her Latin, he gives her long lessons in arithmetic, which she is sadly deficient in. She leaves in a week unless she receives a renewal of her holidays, which Mrs. Williams has half promised to send her. I do verily believe that I may hope to pass the last one, or 2, or 3 nights with you, as she is to go from London to Barry. We will write to you the instant we receive Mrs. W.'s letter. As to my poor sonnet, and it is a very poor sonnet, only it answered very well the purpose it was written for. Emma left it behind her, and nobody remembers more than one line of it, which is, I think, sufficient to convince you it would make no great impression in an annual. So pray let it rest in peace, and I will make Charles write a better one instead. This shall go to the post tonight. If anyone chooses to add anything to it, they may. It will glad my heart to see you again. Yours, both yours, truly and affectionately, M. Lamb. Becky is going by the post office, so I will send it away. I mean to commence letter writer to the family. Mr. Hazlitt dates this letter April, 1828. The reference to the widow, towards the end, shows that Hood was preparing the gem, and, what is not generally known, that Lamb had been asked to write on that subject. As it happened, Hood wrote the essay for him and signed it Elia, see note below. Mrs. Paris we have met. Harriet, Emma Isola's sister, we do not hear of again. I was recently shown a copy of Lamb's works, 1818, inscribed in his hand to Miss Isola. This would be Harriet Isola. Emma had just begun her duties at Fornham, in Suffolk, where she taught the children of a Mr. Williams, a clergyman. I cannot say what the picture was. The sonnet was probably that printed in the note to the letter to Mrs. Shelley of July 26, 1827. Charles Lamb's and Emma's joint letter has not been preserved.